My child, listen closely. I speak to your heart. I see your struggles. I see your desires. I see the way you hold money in your hands sometimes with fear, sometimes with pride, sometimes with confusion. And I tell you, now money is not your master. Money is a tool, and when you use it with wisdom and faith, you will see my power move in your life. There was a time when a poor widow had almost nothing left. Only a small amount of oil, and fear filled her heart because her children were about to be taken from her, and she cried out for help. And my servant spoke to her and said, "What do you have?" And she said, "Only a little oil." And I told her through my servant, "Go and gather empty vessels, not a few," and she obeyed even when it did not make sense. And as she poured the oil, it did not stop until every vessel was full, and her lack turned into overflow, and her fear turned into provision, because she trusted me and used what she had with faith. My child, I tell you, do not despise what is in your hand. Even if it seems small, when you use it with trust and obedience, I multiply it beyond what you can imagine. Many look at their money and say it is not enough. But I look at your heart and ask, will you trust me with what you have? Will you use it for good? Will you release it when I ask you to release it? There was a young boy who had 5 loaves and 2 fish. It was not enough for thousands, yet he placed it in my hands, and I blessed it and broke it and fed multitudes, and there were baskets left over. This is my way. I take what is given with faith, and I multiply it for my glory and for the good of many. My child, if you hold your money tightly with fear, you will miss the miracle. But if you place it in my hands with trust, you will see my power when you give to those in need. You are not losing. You are planting when you support what is good and righteous. You are not becoming poor. You are building treasures that cannot be destroyed. There was a rich man who stored all his wealth and said to himself, "I have enough for many years. I will relax and enjoy." But that very night his life was required of him, and all he stored became meaningless because he trusted in riches and not in me. Learn from this. Do not make money your security. Make me your security. My child, I see those who give quietly, those who help without seeking praise, those who share even when they have little. And I tell you, I am near to them. I provide for them. I honor their faith because they understand that everything comes from me and returns to me. There was a woman who gave 2 small coins, and many saw it as nothing. But I saw her heart. She gave all she had, and I said, "She has given more than all others because she trusted me completely." This is the power of faith. It is not about the amount, it is about the heart. Use your money with love. Use it to lift others. Use it to bring light where there is darkness. Do not use it to harm. Do not use it to show pride. Do not use it to control others, but use it as a servant of goodness, and you will see my hand upon your life. My child, when you feel fear about money, remember I am your provider. The birds do not store in barns yet. They are fed. The flowers do not toil, yet they are clothed in beauty. How much more will I care for you when you trust me? There was a time when my people walked in the wilderness. They had no fields, no markets, no visible source of income. Yet every day I provided manna from heaven, enough for each day, teaching them to trust, not in accumulation, but in daily dependence on me. I say to you today, do not let money control your peace. Do not let it steal your joy. Seek first my kingdom and my righteousness, and all these things will be added to you. When your priorities are aligned with me, provision will follow. My child, if you want to see my power in your finances, begin with gratitude. Thank me for what you have, even if it seems small. Gratitude opens the door for more. When you recognize my hand in your life, you invite my presence to move deeper. Be wise in how you use what I give you. Do not waste. Do not chase empty desires. Do not compare yourself with others, but walk in contentment and purpose. When you use money wisely, you honor me, and I guide you into greater responsibility. Remember the servant who was given talents. One used them and multiplied them, another hid it out of fear and lost even what he had. I reward faithfulness and courage, not fear and inaction. Use what I have given you, do not bury it, my child. When you give, you reflect my heart, because I gave everything for you. I gave love, I gave grace, I gave my life, so that you may live freely. When you give with love, you walk in my likeness, and my power flows through your actions. Do not wait to have more before you begin to use your money for good. Begin now with what you have and watch how I expand your capacity. Because faithfulness in little leads to greater things. I see your struggles. I see the moments when you wonder if you will have enough. And I say to you, trust me. I have never failed those who rely on me. Amen.